All right, so if you're watching this video, I have set up our picture for number 1. Mark walked 50 feet north from the starting place. Sarah walked 75 feet east, and we've determined that 75 and 50 are the legs of our right triangle. So for every problem today, we're going to be using the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. All right, so does it matter if I use 50 for A or 50 for B? Does it matter?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't, but what we definitely don't have is our hypotenuse, which is C. So we're going to plug in 50 squared plus B is 75, or those could be interchangeable either way. And then we're going to put that equals C squared. All right, so now what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
You squared 50 and 75, and then you add them together.
You got it. Woo, I dropped my calculator. So Ashlyn got a new calculator. So Ashlyn, hit 50 in your calculator. I can't see your sweet little face. No, we're squaring it. Oh, are you telling me the answer, Ashlyn? All right, so 50 squared is a great big number, right? It's 2,500. 50 times 50 is 2,500. And then we're going to square 75. Everybody, math is not a spectator sport. We're all working, right? You're working along with me. So 75 squared. Who can tell me what it is? Hurry, 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 hurry. Yes. 5,000. Thank you, Zappy. Thank you, Ashlyn. 5,625. And then it tells us we're going to add those two things together. And we get 8,125. Thank you, Colin. 8,125. And that's what C squared equals. Are they 8,125 feet apart? No, we want to know what C is. How do you find the square root of C squared? Well, you find the square root. All right, these two cancel each other out. And so in our calculators, we're going to put, what is the square root of 8,125? And the answer is about 90.1 feet. Who got it before me? Who got it before me? Yay. Yeah. All right. Did that make sense, everybody? What questions do you have? None? Okay. We're moving on to number 2. Am I going too fast? Too slow? What's happening? No comment? Okay. I promise you every problem we do together today will be on your practice problems for tomorrow. Okay, so if I were you, I'd take good notes. All right, number 2, we are going to draw pictures, like I said, for every one of our problems. For safety reasons, so here we have a house and a ladder. All right, here's my fancy house, like I drew when I was, like in 1st grade. There we go. There's my house. We'll have a little fire in our chimney. Look at that. I'm an artiste. All right, so here's our wall, and we're going to lay a ladder against the house. So that means we are going to have to angle our ladder, right? And how long is our ladder? Our ladder is 24 feet long. All right, and it says the ladder must be placed at least 8 feet from the wall. To the nearest tenth of a foot, how high on the wall can the ladder reach? So if this is 8 feet from the house, the side of the house and the ladder have to be 8 feet apart. Okay, even though it's not drawn to scale, obviously. We want to know how far up on the house the ladder will reach. So that's our X. So what are we solving for? A or B or C?
B or A, depending on how you put it in.
Yes, so 24 must be what letter?
C.
C, exactly right. So let's call 8 A, doesn't matter. Could be A or B. So we're missing B. And we know our hypotenuse is 24. All right, everybody give that one a try. All right, I got 3. Yes, beautiful answers. Beautiful answers. Ashlyn, Colton, Colin. But I think there's more than 3 people in class. Are you guys working on it? Anybody else? Anybody else? All right. I hope you're working. I don't know. I only have 3 answers. All right, so I know 8 squared is 64. I don't know what 24 squared is. It is 576. All right, how do I get B by itself, guys?
We minus 64 from both sides.
I agree with you. We're going to subtract 64 from both sides. And that will give us B squared is equal to 512. But we're not done yet. We must find the square root of both sides, right? So the square root and the square cancel each other out. So B is equal to about 22.6. So about 22.6 feet up. Did everyone get that?
Yeah, but I also want to say to anyone who's gonna take the quiz, pay attention. It says to the nearest tenth. Usually, unless it's a 0, that should be included in your answer.
Yes, absolutely. For the new quiz I gave you, Colin?
Yeah, the one thing we have to do.
Yeah, so yeah, very good. Most of them are multiple choice, so yeah, actually all of them are multiple choice.
I said that for like every question.
Yep, you're exactly right. Yep. All right, any questions? So if you actually draw a picture, even if it's as silly as mine, it makes you realize, oh, okay, this is the information we have and this is the information I need, okay? So draw a picture. I encourage you. All right, number 3, a regulation baseball diamond is a square with sides that measure 90 feet. That's true. I didn't make that up. That is an actual fact, Jack. How far is it from home plate to the pitcher's mound? Ooh, this is kind of a tricky question, everybody. I bet your first impulse is wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. All right, who knows how to play baseball? If this is home plate, what is this thing over here?
First base.
First base. What is this thing up here?
Second base.
Second base. What is this thing over
Third.
here?
Third
Third
base.
And where does the pitcher pitch from?
Middle.
In the center.
Oh, Isaiah and Colin are paying attention. All right. So this side is 90 feet. This side is 90 feet, 90 feet, 90 feet. We want to know about how far it is from home plate right here to, that looks like a 4, it's supposed to be an H, to the pitcher's mound. So if I go halfway, it doesn't look like much, but if I go all the way across, it looks like a, guess what? A right triangle, everybody. All right. So what are we going to do, guys? How does the Pythagorean theorem help us?
We can use it to figure out what the hypotenuse or home plate is.
Home plate to what?
The
Second
pitcher's
base.
mound.
Yeah, but first, let's just do all the way from home plate to second base. And then we'll worry about the pitcher's mound to home plate. Make sense? All right. So 90 and 90 are going to be what letters? They have to be A and B, don't they? Yep. Those little faces are over here on the right side of my screen. So I'm squishing my letters together. All right. I want you to beat me. I want you to find the answer before me. I double dog dare you.
Done.
I refuse your answer, Ashlyn. Normally I agree with everything you say, but not today. Try it again. Try it again. Ooh, no, I disagree with you, Ashlyn. You're trying to convince me, but I disagree with you. Nope. Colton, I'm going to disagree with you too. Rylan, I disagree with you. Hayden, I'm afraid I disagree with you too. I have one correct answer. It is from Colin right now.
There's another way to do this. I just figured out.
Yay, don't tell us yet. All right, everybody's getting 170, 27.2. Oh, y'all are just telling me the hypotenuse. Okay, so I guess you're not wrong. I was looking for the answer to the question. All right, so you guys are telling me that 8100 plus 8100 equals c squared, whatever that is. I don't know. 0, 0, 2, 16. All right, so then when we find the square root of c, you guys are right. We are getting 127.2, right? But that's not the answer to the question. That's how far it is from home plate to second base. The question is, how far is it from the pitcher's mound to home plate? What are we going to do with 127.2?
Divided by 2.
Is it rounded to 0.2 or 0.3? Y'all gotta make sure.
I just divided it.
Oh, it would be 0.3. I was wrong. I got it round correctly. Please forgive me. All right, so then half of that is 63.23. Is that right, Ashlyn? 23
No.
feet.
Is 0.63.
63 point, oh, it is 60. 63.64.
Ms. Richardson, can I
Yes.
explain another way how I got that? How
Tell
I got
me.
the answer?
You Googled it.
No, I did not. If you divide 90 by half and then divide 90 by 2 and then do what you're meant to do, guess what? You will still get the exact same answer.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Because technically, even though it wouldn't make sense, it actually does work.
It does work. You're exactly right. It's because we're only using half of the field. Very good, Colin. I didn't think about that. Good job. All right. How's everybody feel about that? Anybody have any questions? Hi, Allie. Make sure you're taking notes. Rylan, don't turn your camera off. All right. Moving on, everybody. Moving on. Can I erase this? We good? Are you still writing? Okay. No one talks to me. It's okay. I still love you guys. All right, number four. A construction company is pouring a rectangular concrete foundation. The measures of two sides that meet at a corner are 33 and 56. For the corner to be a right angle, what would be the length of the diagonal have to be? Well, let's draw our rectangle. So the two sides that meet at a corner are 33 and 56. For the corner, this corner to be a right angle, what must the diagonal be? What are we missing? A, B, or C? Yes, Shiloh. Yep, C. Everyone do it on your own and send me the answer, please. Ready, set, go. All righty. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 answers, but there's more than 5 of you guys.
We're missing 11.
I know, that's a lot. Someone said I'm confused. All right, well, do you agree that half of this rectangle is going to make a right triangle, right? And we know our 2 legs form the right angle. That means 33 and 56 must be the legs, 33 and 56. It doesn't matter if you rearrange these as long as they're both A and B. They just can't be C because the hypotenuse is always C. Okie dokie. Now, if I was using my calculator, which I am, in my calculator, I'm going to bring up my radical. Remember I told y'all the fast and easy way the other day? Bring up your radical and go ahead and under the radical type 33 squared plus 56 squared. And when you hit enter, it gives you the square root of, it gives you the final answer. So try that if you haven't done it in your calculator yet. Pull up your radical, type all of this under the radical. Yep, you got it, Frady.
Miss Richardson,
Yeah.
if we have time left and there's some kids still confused, can I help them?
Absolutely. All right, what did your calculator tell you guys? Allie, you got to turn your camera on for me to count you here. It tells you exactly 65, right? 65 is the final answer. How was that? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, we got 2 more, guys, and we'll be done. Easy. I agree with you. Once you get the hang of it, you're like, oh, I can do all Pythagorean theorem problems you want to throw at me. All right, there's.
I thought there was only 5.
I added number 6. I think I updated Canvas. Maybe you printed it.
I know. No, I had it. I had number 6, but I forgot it was there.
Oh, whoopsie. All right, now number 5 and number 6 are very, very similar. Do y'all know how to do that? Everybody give it a try. Give it a try. Did I say number 5 and number 6? I meant number 4 and number 6 are very, very, very similar. So everybody give that one a try, please. Good. I agree with you. Colton, Zabdi, you're so close. So close. Isaiah, you are correct. Colin, I'm not sure what you meant to type, but I think you typed it wrong.
I typed both. I typed both answers. 5 and 6.
Oh, I got you. Let's see. 10 squared plus 15 squared is, all right, so make sure it's not 325, right? You have to find the square root. You have to find the square root of 325. So in your calculator, if you'll type all that under the radical, it will automatically give you the final answer, which is what, like 18.02? Yeah, it is. 18 point, actually it's 03. We must round correctly. 18.03. Yes, yes, yes. Good job, guys. It's okay. That's why we're practicing. All right, one more, ladies and gentlemen. No one cry because we're going to end class early. I know it's devastating. I know. All right, now this one I wanted to go over because you have one just like this on your assignment, and I know what you're going to mess up on. I know already what you're going to mess up on. That's why I added it to our notes. It is the last question on your quiz for tomorrow. Okay, so it says an isosceles triangle has congruent sides of 15 and 15. The base is 12. Find the height of the triangle. So do you see my triangle and how I've labeled it? All right, so tomorrow when you see an isosceles triangle and it tells you what the side lengths are, you're going to do that great. But then when it tells you the base, in your minds, a lot of you are going to say, oh, okay, I'm going to use a base of 12. Well, guys, you have to turn this isosceles triangle into 2 right triangles, which means you're not going to use a base of 12. What are you going to use a base of?
A half of the base.
Half of the total base. So you're ignoring the 12 and you're only using the 6. Okay. So tomorrow, if you guys end up with a base of 10, what are you going to use? Are you going to use 10? Nope. You're going to use half of 10. You're going to divide it. So if it says the base is 10, you're going to use a 5, not a 10. Are you going to remember that? If you write it down, you will.
Ms. Richardson, are we
Yes, sir?
actually gonna try and find the area of an isosceles triangle?
8th grade, I think so.
Okay, so people, so get used. So try, if you don't understand this, practice it because we might use it later on.
Yeah, we will be using it later on. Yep, you got it. All right, so tell me, what numbers do I plug in where? What am I going to use for A? What am I going to use for A, everybody?
Either X or 6.
Yes, either X or 6. I'm not using 12 anywhere. I'm not using 12 anywhere. So we'll call A 6. We'll keep B the height of our triangle. And our side over here is the hypotenuse, right? It must be our 15. Do you understand why this one's a little bit trickier than the others? If you use your pictures, it'll help you. All right, everyone send me the answer to this one. You got it. Ashlyn, Isaiah, try again. Colton, try again. Colin, you didn't round, but yeah. No, Ashlyn, you're good. You got it on the nose. I mean, that's okay, Colin. I should have said round to the 10th. No, Rylan, are you using a 6? Or are you using a 12? What did we talk about? Estudiantes, send me your answers. No, I disagree with you, Isaiah. What's happening? Why are we missing it? Did I do it right? I think I did.
I didn't mean to put that 19.
Oh, okay. I forgive you. You are forgiven, sir. Thank you, Colton. You are a genius. Tabby, Jackson, throw me some messages. Kaden, send me some answers. Come on. Rylan, are you awake? Oh, you just did, Rylan. You're a little off, Rylan. I'm not sure what's happening. All right, so if you have your calculators, is this going to be an addition problem or a subtraction problem? Remember, if you're missing a leg, you're going to be subtracting, right? So you would subtract 6 squared, which is, of course, I shouldn't have written that. I should have written 36. So if I have my calculator, I'm going to start with my 15 squared, and from it, I'm subtracting 6 squared. Now try that if you missed it. If you missed it, try that and see what you get. Did you find the square root? Make sure you find the square root. If you simply don't use a radical and in your calculator do this, you're going to get a much different answer than the rest of us. The answer is 13.7, guys. I don't know why many people missed that one. I'm not sure. There you go, Rylan. What are y'all doing wrong? Does anyone know? Minus 36. So 15 squared minus 36 is 189, but then you have to find the square root of it, okay? Remember, guys, our longest side has to be the hypotenuse. If you get an answer more than 15, you should look at it and go, that can't be right, because the hypotenuse must be the biggest number. Do you see what I'm saying? All right, guys. So now you are 100% prepared to take tomorrow's quiz. How do you feel? Who has any questions? Anyone? Anyone?
You can also take it. You could take the quiz today if you feel confident enough.
If it's fresh on your mind, you just as well take it. Get it out of the way. I agree with you, Colin. All right, guys. Well, if you have any questions, please stay after while everyone else is gone and we shall talk.
Also think, Miss Richardson.
Yes, sir.
Can I help kids that don't understand?
Absolutely. If you need extra help, stay, and me and Colin will help you. If you're good to go, then have a great day. Bye. 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 Come to the field trip. See you. Oh, everyone left us Colin. I think Naomi just, she did that last year. I think she just closes her computer and she doesn't log off.